Denali Trading Post. Hey everyone, it's me, Molly. Welcome to the Denali Trading Post. This is a busy store, and Suki and I could really use your help. Let's see who we can help first. Connie is here with a shopping list. You're going hiking? We have lots of hiking gear. Let's see what's on your list. A lantern. Tap the arrow to find it. Let's find the hiking gear. When you find it, tap or drag it into the basket. Dog boots. We don't need that. Let's check the shopping list again. We still need a lantern. Tap the arrow to try again. Let's find the hiking gear. A lantern. Woohoo! We found it! Masi cho! Thanks, Connie. Someone else is here with a shopping list. Hello, Atsuk. Let's see what's on your list. A drill and a screwdriver. Tap the arrow to find each thing. Let's find the tools. A screwdriver. A drill. Woohoo! Thanks for stopping by, Atsuk. Let's see who's next. Hi, Nina. Let's see what's on your list. Sunscreen and binoculars. Tap the arrow to find each thing. Let's find the canoeing gear. Binoculars. Sunscreen. We did it! Have a great day, Nina. Let's put these things away. Drag each one to its empty spot. Now you put the rest away. Good job! We put everything away. Let's take a break and play with Suki. Tap on her ball to throw it. Tap on her stick to play tug of war. Beading art. Hi, I'm Molly, and my mom is helping me learn how to bead. Beading is an important part of our culture. These are all my beading design cards. Design cards teach people how to make new things. Choose one of Molly's designs or make your own. Here are all my beading designs. My family and friends gave me many of these. Pick the design you'd like to make. Mountain flower. Valley flower. Lightning bolt. Kaya Northern Lights. Suki. Here's the design card you picked. Suki! Adorable! The card tells us the title of the design and a description. It also has the list of materials and the steps for beading our design. This design has 7 steps. Let's get started. We should make sure we have everything we need. Read the materials list and tap all the items we'll be using. Materials. Pencil. Cloth. Bead box. Needles. Thread. Tap everything we need. Thread. That's on our list. Pencil. That's on our list. Needles. That's on our list. Bead box. That's on our list. Tape. That's not on our list. Let's check the list again. Cloth. Great job! You looked at the list of materials and picked everything we need. Now let's read the steps we need to follow. Step 1. Trace the shape with the pencil. Tracing the shape tells us what the design looks like. Tap to trace the shape. Looks good! Step 2. Choose the gray beads. That's right! That's the color we need for this step. Let's go to the next step. Step 3. Stitch the gray beads until you're done. Step 4. Choose the white beads. That's right! That's the color we need for this step. Let's go to the next step. Step 5. Stitch the white beads until you're done. Step 6. Choose the black beads. That's right! That's the color we need for this step. Let's go to the next step. Step 7. Stitch the black beads until you're done. Quincy, this design looks amazing! I think it would make a great gift. Pick something to put our design on. Wood carving arts. Hey everyone! I'm here with Kaya's master carver, Mr. Patuk.
Parallarivsi, welcome to my wood shop. What can I do for you?
Can you show us how to carve some projects out of wood?
I would be happy to teach you.
Koyana, thank you. I've sketched out some ideas in my notebook. Tap the arrows to see the other projects. Kika, let's make another project. A spoon. A handle for an ulu knife. A whistle. A bowl.
Great choice. I'll show you how to carve a bowl. Draw an outline of your project on the wood with a grease pencil.
What's a grease pencil?
A grease pencil is a special kind of...
Davra, all done.
You drew the outline so neatly. It's time to choose the first carving tool for this project. You'll need a gutter adze.
Let's read about it on the website. An adze is a carving tool used to cut a rough shape out of wood. Lip adze, gutter adze, straight adze. The picture shows different adzes. Which tool looks like an adze?
Yes, that's the gutter adze. Use the gutter adze to create the basic shape of the bowl. Did you know there's a baby adze?
Aww! Why is it called a baby adze?
It makes much smaller cuts. The bigger the tool, the more wood you'll remove at once.
Tap the arrow if you want me to finish this step.
You're a great carver.
Tap the arrow when you're ready for the next step. How does this look?
Yoy! Wow, you worked hard. Time to pick your next tool. You'll need a curved gouge.
We've used that tool before. Let's go find it. Do you remember which tool is the curved gouge? Tap me if you need help reading the website.
Yes, that's the curved gouge. Use the curved gouge to carve out the inside of the bowl. Swipe to scoop out a piece of wood.
What kind of wood is this?
The wood we're using comes from an alder tree. It doesn't grow very big, so it's perfect for smaller projects.
We're finished, Mr. Patuk.
Nice! You carved out the wood so well. Time to pick your next tool. You'll need a hook knife.
Let's read about it on the website. The hook knife's shape is great for carving a concave shape, like the inside of a bowl or spoon. Concave must mean the inside part of a spoon or bowl. Which tool could carve out the
This is the wrong tool. A scraper smooths out any rough spots on the wood.
Let's read.
Yes, that's the hook knife. Use the hook knife to finish the inside of the bowl. Drag the tool across the wood to shave off the rough spots.
Why do we need to wear gloves while we're carving?
We wear special cut-resistant gloves to protect ourselves when working with sharp knives.
We did it!
Yoy! Wow, you worked hard! Time to pick your next tool. You'll need a scraper.
Let's read about it on the website. Many carvers choose a flat metal scraper to smooth wood because it's not disposable. They can use it again and again. Disposable must mean it's made to be thrown away. Which tool is not disposable?
This is the wrong tool. Sandpaper smooths out wood, but you have to throw it out after you use it.
Let's read the website again to find the right tool. Many carvers choose a flat metal scraper to smooth wood because it's not disposable. They can use it again and again. Disposable must mean it's made to be thrown away. Which tool is not disposable?
Yes, that's the scraper. Use the scraper to smooth out your bowl. Drag the tool across the wood.
Do you always use a scraper on your carving projects?
Sometimes I don't, and keep the rough texture of the wood to give it a different look.
Davra, all done!
Nice! You smoothed out the wood so well. Add walnut oil to stain and seal your bowl. Drag the brush across the wood.
Molly's Winter Kitchen. Hey everyone! My mom and I are getting food ready for winter, and we'd like you to help us.
This summer, we collected our traditional foods, taking only what we needed. To get ready for the winter, we'll preserve the foods, which means that we prepare them so they stay yummy and nutritious for a long time.
Tap the food you want to preserve with us. Pickles. We don't have any cucumbers. Can you find out who might have some? Which person is more likely to have cucumbers? Daniel Mumford is the village librarian. He learned to hunt and fish when he moved to Kaya and enjoys eating moose and salmon. Trini Mumford is 7 and used to live in Texas. She grows lots of vegetables in her garden and has won a gardening prize at the Alaska State Fair. Who do you think has cucumbers? That's right. Trini has the cucumbers we need. I'll go get some and meet you back here. Masicho! Now we have everything we need to turn cucumbers into pickles. Tap to get started. Fresh cucumbers from the garden sometimes have dirt on them. First, use a brush to clean them off. Squinzy! Good! Slice the cucumber into thin circles with our traditional knife called an ulu.
It's good to have a grown-up's help when you're using a knife.
A coat A! All done! Make a brine, a salty water, to help with preservation and flavor. First, add the water. Then, add the vinegar. Next, add the salt. Last, add the sugar to the pot. Awesome! Stir the brine while it cooks.
I'll help you while you're using the stove.
Oh, lie! Whoa! While the brine cools down, fill the clean jar. Add the cucumbers. Add the dill. A cote A! All done! Then pour in the brine so it covers all the cucumber slices. Oh, lie! Whoa! Put on the lid. And spin the lid to close it. We're almost done. Put the jars in boiling water to tighten the lids and make sure no air comes in. This helps the pickles stay fresh. Yay! We made pickles to save for winter.
And Trini stopped by to get some pickles. Merci, Trini, for giving us cucumbers to help us make it. Sharing is one of our Gwitch-in values. It has helped our people for thousands of years.
Tap the food you want to preserve with us. Moose stew. We don't have any moose meat. Can you find out who might have some? Which person is more likely to have moose meat? Midge Ellick is the tribal chief of Kaya, and she keeps very busy. Every year, she taps the birch trees in the village to collect their sap. Daniel Mumford is the village librarian. He learned to hunt and fish when he moved to Kaya and enjoys eating moose and salmon. Who do you think has moose meat? That's right! Daniel has the moose meat we need. I'll go get some and meet you back here. Masi Cho! Now we have everything we need to turn moose meat, dinjik, into moose stew. Tap to get started. First, cut the moose meat into bite-sized pieces with our traditional knife called an ulu.
It's good to have a grown-up's help when you're using a knife.
Nazi! Nice! Then add the water to the pot. Then add the spices. We like to use garlic, salt, and pepper. Last, add the meat to the pot. Quincy! Good! Stir everything together.
I'll help you while you're using the stove.
Oh, cool! While that's cooking, chop the onions. Oh, cool! Next, add the onions to the pot. Awesome! We have potatoes and carrots, so that's what we'll use today. Chop the carrots. Quincy! Good! Add the carrots to the pot. Nazi! Nice! Chop the potatoes into small pieces. Yeah! Add the potatoes to the pot. Nizzy! Nice! Then add your favorite pasta to the pot. We like macaroni. Nizzy! Nice! Now stir it all together again. Whoa! Once the stew is done, pour it into a clean jar. Awesome! Put on the lid and spin the lid to close it. We're almost done. Put the jars in boiling water to tighten the lids and make sure no air comes in. This helps the stew last all winter. Yay! We made moose stew to save for winter.
And Daniel stopped by to pick up some stew. Merci, Daniel, for giving us moose meat to help us make it. Sharing is one of our Gwitch-in values. It has helped our people for thousands of years.
The big gathering game! Hey everyone! We're getting ready for the big gathering. That's when Alaska Native people come together to celebrate our different cultures. Here's some photos from last year. We sing, dance, sell our crafts and traditional foods, and support each other. This planner shows us how many days until the big gathering. We have 5 days to get ready. This to-do list will help us remember which tasks we need to do today. Monday's to-do list. Let's each pick something from the shelf to do. I'll go first. Pack for the trip. Now you tap an item on a shelf to add a task to the list. That's already on our list. Try picking something else. Practice bird calls. Tap the arrow when you're ready to get started. Help me pack my stuff for the big gathering. This list will help us remember what we need to pack. Water bottle. Model canoe. Phone. Can you find all these in my room? My model canoe! I'm going to show it off at the big gathering. My phone! Woohoo! My water bottle! Yay! A cote A. All done. You packed everything on the list. We finished packing for the trip. Tap to cross it off our to-do list. I need your help practicing bird calls for the talent show at the big gathering. Use this map of Alaska to show where the birds live. Match the birds to their calls. Then we'll try making bird calls ourselves. Listen to each bird call first. Can you match the birds to where they live on this map? Listen to the bird calls and try again. Nizzy! Nice! You found where the Tachankia lives. That's a hairy woodpecker in the Gwitch-in language. A lie! Wow! You found where the Emperor Goose lives. Oh, cool! You found where the Duhlik lives. That's a common loon in the Yupik language. Yuchtun. You matched all the birds to the areas where they live in Alaska. Now you can try practicing the bird calls. Tap a bird and try to repeat its call. When you're done, tap the arrow. We finished practicing bird calls. Tap. My friends are mailing me things we need for the big gathering. We can use this mail tracking website to see whether any packages have arrived. Tap the computer to get started. My receipt says I'm getting a package from Nadia Merleaf. Can you find Nadia's name on the website? Oh, cool! This package has been delivered. Let's open it up together. I love getting mail. Tap to open the box. It's a dentalium barrette from Nadia. I'm so excited to wear these special shells at the big gathering. We finished all our tasks today. Tap the pencil to cross off today on the plan. 4 more days until the big gathering. I can't wait to go. Tuesday's to-do list. Let's make our to-do list for today. I'll go first. Sort tea leaves. Now it's decorate a banner. Tap. We're selling tea at the big gathering, so we need to sort the leaves into the right boxes. The labels show which tea leaves go in each box. Labrador tea. Blue fire tea. Tap a leaf to pick it up, then tap the box with a matching label. Labrador tea is called Ledi in the Gwich'in language. We make tea by adding the dried leaves to hot water. After a few minutes, we remove the leaves and drink the tea. But don't forget to wait for it to Quincy. Good! You use the labels to put the leaves in the right boxes. I can't wait to sell this tea at the big gathering. We finished sorting tea leaves. Tap to cross it off our to-do list. Super Snowboarder. We're snowboarding with Auntie Midge today, and she has lots of cool tricks to teach us.
We can use informational texts in videos and books to learn about the tricks. But first, let's pick out your gear and practice snowboarding on the bunny slope.
Let's choose our gear. Tap on the helmet or board to choose your favorite designs. Oh, cool! Let's learn how to snowboard on this easy trail called a bunny slope. Tap the screen or the spacebar on your keyboard to start sliding down the hill. Tap the spacebar once to jump. Nice! We collected some stars! All right! Woohoo! Watch out! There's an obstacle in our way. Tap the spacebar to jump over it. Yeah! Yay! When I pass the flags, tap your spacebar to do a trick.
That was awesome! Nice job!
Wow! Great snowboarding! It's time to teach you some tricks.
Choose a trick or practice on the bunny slope. Gorilla grab. Front side 50-50. Front flip. Back flip. The Kaya lean. I know we want to do a Kaya lean, but I don't know which trail to go down. Can you learn about the trick and help me pick the right trail? When you're learning about something, it helps to look at more than one piece of information. I have an informational video and a guidebook. Let's start with the video.
My favorite trick is the Kaya lean. Snowboarders can do the Kaya lean by jumping on a rubber tire and striking a pose.
Ooh! What did Auntie Midge jump on in the video to do a Kaya lean? Rubber tire. That's right! Auntie Midge jumped on a rubber tire. Let's remember that and take a look at the guidebook. Tap the book to continue. A guide to snowboarding. Let's look at this table to learn which trails have rubber tires on them. Rubber tires are on trails with purple stars. High rails are on trails with green circles. Do you see the trail color and shape we need to look for? When you choose the best trail to go down to do the Kaya lean, which Northern Lights line. Tap the spacebar to start sliding down the hill. Oops! Jump at the flags to practice our trick. We did the Kaya lean. Awesome! Woohoo! I'm okay. We did the Kaya lean. I'm all right. We did the Kaya lean. All right. Nice job. Veggiezilla. Hi everyone, it's me, Molly.
And I'm Trini. Welcome to my garden.
Vegetables need sunlight to grow, and in the summer, Alaska gets a lot of sunlight, so our veggies can get really big.
Help us grow giant vegetables to eat. Maybe we'll even win prizes at the Alaska State Fair.
Cabbage. Here are our cabbage plants. We're going to take care of them so they can grow really big for the fair. If you want to take a break or start over, tap this button. Oh no! The soil in our garden is getting too dry. What can we read to learn how to water our plants? Which of these will help us find out how to fix our soil? A book called Vegetable Recipes. A blog post called Garden Help, Problems with Soil. A seed packet called Tomato Seeds. Great job! Nice! This informational blog post can help us learn how to fix our soil. Plants need lots of water. When soil gets dry, gardeners water their gardens with watering cans or hoses. What tools should we use to water our soil? Tap the soil to add. Awesome! Our soil isn't dry anymore, and our plants are growing. Whinsey! 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 That's awesome! We are ready for the fair. Let's see how much the cabbage weighs. We did it!
Wow, that cabbage is enormous!
And we won first place in the Alaska State Fair!
I can't wait to share these yummy vegetables with our friends and family.
Woohoo! Let's grow some more big vegetables. We've got a new vegetable to grow. Squash. Here are our squash plants. We're going to take care of them so they can grow really big for the fair. Tap here to choose a tool to use. Nice. Yikes! A hare! It's hungry for our veggies. What can we read to learn how to remove hares from the garden? Which of these will help us find out how to keep hares away from our garden? A book called Dr. Frankenbunny. A blog post called Caring for Tomatoes. A seed packet called Clover Seeds. Help keep hares away. Great job! Nice! This seed packet can help us learn how to keep hares away. Clover can be planted near gardens to keep away animals like hares. Hares eat the clover and leave the garden alone. What tool should we use to keep hares away? Tap the grass to plant clover. Nice! That clover will keep hares out of our garden. Awesome! Whinsey! That's awesome! We are ready for the fair. Let's see how much the squash weighs. We did it!
Gwinsy, that squash is huge!
And we won first place in the Alaska State Fair!
I can't wait to share these yummy vegetables with our friends and family.
Woohoo! Let's grow some more big vegetables. Tap the button to choose another vegetable. Alaskan Adventure. Hey everyone! I've been getting lots of questions from my vlog viewers about all the cool animals that live in Alaska. So Nina and Mom are taking me to do some research.
We'll take photos of the animals and make notes about what we see.
Then add them all to my notebook. Afterwards, I'll answer viewers' animal questions in my vlog. Choose a place to go and an animal to find. Tap the arrows to see more places and animals. Marsh, river, forest, fjord, marsh. Here's my notebook. Let's go learn about some animals. River, marsh, moose in the marsh.
Let's photograph moose for our notebook. Molly, did you know that moose are herbivores? They only eat plants. They often find plants to eat in marshes, which are wet areas of land.
We need a photo of a moose. Nice photo! You can take more or tap the arrow to add a photo to the notebook. Great photos! Choose a photo to match this caption. You picked a photo for the caption. Captions give information. Can you draw a picture to match this caption? Moose often look in marshes for plants to eat. Use the colors to draw the picture. If you want to trace the photo you took, use the slider to help you. You can undo if you make a mistake. Did you know, in the Yupik language, the word for moose is dunduwak? Are you done? Tap the check mark or tap your drawing to start over. A côte. All done. Wow, we collected some really cool information. Now I can answer viewers' questions about moose in my vlog. Here's my notebook. Here's what we learned about moose.
Sled dog dash.
Choose a sledding mission. Science camp. Hi everyone, it's me, Molly.
And I'm Tui.
Grandpa Nat is visiting Nina at science camp. I think we should bring him a gift, like yummy dry fish.
We can take my dogs on a sledding mission. Let's go!
Our mission, deliver the dry fish to Grandpa Nat. We need 5 dogs to pull our sled. Tap the dogs in their houses to pick them. Skippy. Jax. Luca. Leica. Rascal. Here's our dog team, ready to go. Help me finish packing the gear we'll need for the trip. Put everything into the box. Snow hook, tug lines, gang line, dry fish to deliver to Grandpa. Everything's packed, and I have my Sled Advisor app on my phone to help us. Let's get started on our sledding adventure. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! You can steer the sled around the obstacles like dirt patches and rocks. Oops! Stay away from the obstacles! Get the treats and toys for a speed boost! Woohoo! Extra speed! Wow! Look at us go! We made it to the first checkpoint. Let's see how the dogs are doing. It's really sunny and warm. Canoe quest! Hey everyone! Today I'm visiting a river on the coast of Alaska. That's a long way from my village. I'm going to canoe along the river with Nina and help with her research. I'll record what we find in my notebook.
We're collecting different rocks and fossils to help us learn about the river. It's important to respect the land, so I've gotten permission from the local tribal council to collect here.
Tap the jars to choose 2 kinds of rocks to collect. Tap the arrow button to see more coral fossils, leaf fossils. Canoeing is an important part of my culture. I'm so excited to share it with you. Tap to pick your... Let's find more rocks. Cool! I noticed that the water is so low in this part of the river, I can see the bottom. Let's be careful we don't get stuck.
Yep, we're near the ocean now, and rivers near the ocean have tides. Tides are the rise and fall of the water. You know it's low tide when you see more of the ground. It's also when you can see these mud flats sticking out of the water.
Understanding the river is an important part of my culture. There's so much to learn about things like tides.
That looks like a good place to collect rocks.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the bumpy coral fossils and the fossils shaped like leaves.
Coral is an underwater animal that's found in the ocean. These fossils came from coral that lived here long ago. Cool plant fossils! The leaves made prints in the rocks, but the plants are gone now. Nice collecting! Masito River.
Look what you found! Coral fossils and leaf fossils. What do you notice is different about these rocks? Coral fossils are bumpy. The plant fossils have leaf shapes. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 5 coral fossils and 4 leaf fossils. That was fun! Fish camp. Hey everyone! My dad taught me how to fish for food. Now I'm fishing with Trini and her dad, and I have a book to help us. Which way should we go for a fishing adventure? Let's catch some salmon for a celebration at the tribal hall. Here's a book we can use. It's called Alaskan Fishing. Before we can fish, we need a hook on the end of the line. But which one? Tap the book to open it. Hi, I'm here to help you while you play. Try tapping on me right now. Alaskan Fishing by Gil Neff. Here's the page of the book that can help us. Let's read the book to help us choose which hook we should use. Fishing hooks. To catch a fish with a fishing rod, the line needs a hook at the end. Some hooks look like food to get the fish to bite it. This is called a lure. Tap the hook with all of the important parts. Hooray! You use the caption to choose a hook with the important parts. We're nearly ready to fish. Tap to put on our life jackets. Great job! Let's fish. Let's go fishing. We need 3 fish. Press and hold the arrows to raise and lower the lure. You can use your keyboard arrow keys too. Our hook is caught. Tap the plant to remove it. Uh-oh! Caught again! Oops! Let's remove that plant. We caught a salmon! Press and hold the arrow to... Hooray! We caught a fish! Only 2 more to go. We caught a salmon! Press and hold the arrow. Woohoo! We caught another fish. We only need 1 more. We caught a salmon! Press and hold the arrow. Nice fishing! That's all that we need to catch today. We believe that we don't catch the salmon. The salmon give themselves to us. So we take only what we need. This salmon was perfect for our celebration at the tribal hall, Masicho, thank you to the salmon. Canoe Quest! Hey everyone! Today I'm visiting a river on the coast of Alaska. That's a long way from my village. I'm going to canoe along the river with Nina and help with her research. I'll record what we find in my notebook.
We're collecting different rocks and fossils to help us learn about the river. It's important to respect the land, so I've gotten permission from the local tribal council to collect here.
Tap the jars to choose 2 kinds of rocks to collect. Tap the arrow button to see yellow rocks. Choose agate stones. Canoeing is an important part of my culture. I'm so excited to share it with you. Tap to pick your canoe. Tap the check mark when you're ready. Wow! I noticed that the plants are so much taller here than when we were near the ocean. Ooh, look at that water swirling around.
Rivers aren't always straight. When the water hits the land, it sometimes spins around fast. This is called a whirlpool.
I love seeing these whirlpools. We'll be careful when we paddle near one.
That looks like a good place to collect rocks.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the yellow rocks and the colorful striped agates.
The yellow rocks are that color because of all the minerals in them. Agates are a kind of quartz stone with stripes. They sometimes have bright colors. Terrific! Masicho, Tribal Council, for letting us collect here.
Look what you found! Yellow rocks and agate stones. What do you notice is different about these rocks? The yellow rocks can be round or sharp. Agates are colorful and striped. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 5 yellow rocks and 5 agate stones. That was fun. I wonder what rocks are in other parts of the river. Let's pick 2 more jars and go canoeing again. Choose 2 more jars to fill. You can also tap the button to choose a new color for your canoe. Tap the arrow button. Volcanic rocks. Granite rocks. Let's canoe some more. Whoa! I wonder why there are so many rocks in this part of the river.
Rivers are strong enough to pick up rocks and carry them. That's called erosion. And as the river goes towards the ocean, it drops rocks along the way.
I learned to canoe from Connie. She showed me how to steer carefully around the rocks.
Let's head over there.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the black rocks with the holes in them and the sparkly granite rocks.
These black rocks came from volcanoes and have lots of holes in them. The rocks with sparkly crystals are granite, and they're very hard. Nice collecting! Masicho, River.
Look what you found! Volcanic rocks and granite rocks. What do you notice is different about these rocks? Volcanic rocks are black and came from flowing hot lava. Granite rocks are speckled and sparkly. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 4 volcanic rocks and 7 granite rocks.
So cool! Thank you to the local tribal council for giving us permission to collect here.
Great job! We found lots of rocks and fossils that Nina needed for her research.
We learned that the rocks along the river have many different shapes and colors. Masicho! Thank you!